Kia koto, welcome back to The Brig. My name is Kyle March, here with
Bryce Rouse
and our stats expert,
Josh Kretschmer.
And like I said, welcome back to The Brig for some Sunday night hockey. Gentlemen, we had a great game yesterday. We're teed up, ready to go and do it again tonight. Gentlemen, how we feeling?
Feeling good. I unfortunately missed last night's game, so I'm very excited to see, because when you've got one of the top teams in the league, the SkyCity Stampede, playing, and you just want to be able to watch those games in person. It's great.
Yeah, it was a typical Stampede performance last night. They got a few goals early, into the second period, then the Admirals got one back, and they just kind of shut the game down from that point, started clogging up the neutral as they did, and ultimately got the win. Classic Stampede performance.
I think for me the biggest thing was I noticed the Stampede capitalized on the Admirals' turnovers, whereas the Admirals didn't always capitalize on the Stampede's turnovers.
Yeah.
So I think for tonight's game, protecting the puck and not turning the puck over is going to be a huge, huge part.
For sure, and you definitely will see the Admirals change up their game plan a little bit. I'm sure the coach is going to try to implement something to get more goal scoring opportunities.
Yeah, we do have some stats kind of graphics as well that we're going to go through that will maybe be able to help us find some other insights as well as to what the Admirals might need to do to try and help win this game. So see on your screen here, we've got basically a map of where every single shot, whether it was blocked or managed to be saved on the ice here. The green ones are kind of where we want to focus, because those were all the goals were scored. So the Admirals scored their goal really close and tight on the Stampede, where all the Stampede's goals seem to be right down the middle. So perhaps the Admirals are not really blocking in front of the net as much as maybe they should be. Is that kind of a fair assessment from what you guys saw last night?
Yeah, to be honest, it is now when you look at it. You can see quite a lot of their shots from the point for the Admirals are getting through on net as well.
Yeah.
As opposed to Stampede's one, they're actually getting blocked a lot more. So Admirals are blocking shots really well.
Yeah, the Admirals definitely did a better job than the Stampede at putting their bodies in front of... the Stampede, as you see, blocked more shots than the Admirals.
Right, yeah,
on the other way. It flipped on our screen. Apologies, folks. But as you can see, the Admirals' shots are all mostly coming down their left side, whereas the Stampede's on the other side. They're on their right side there.
Yeah. And you can see there's a cluster on the points, as Bryce mentioned. So the Stampede they've got the pretty strong D to take that slap shot from the point and then create a scramble in front. So you can see there's quite a few shots happening there as well. Here's a take a look at on the Admirals' power plays last game, where their shots were. A couple of missed ones, but they're kind of far out. A few blocked ones as well. On the left side, so they need to try and get a few more on goal, ideally past the keeper as well. That's going to be what they'll be looking for.
Right, so as we can see here, there's two shots that the Admirals took from inside those dot lines, right? We have the one from the point and another one right at the goal front there. So if I'm the Admirals on the power play, I'm trying to take a lot more shots in between the dots.
100%.
And so this is a look at the Corsi shot attempts. I'll quickly explain what a Corsi is. So we're looking at it on a team basis, meaning that if any person on that team takes a shot and it reaches the goal, or whether the shot was blocked or whether the shot was missed, then that is one Corsi. So you can just kind of think of it as just total shot attempts. So the Admirals had 67 and the Stampede had 65. So the Admirals did actually end up having a few more shot attempts, but it's probably the danger zones as we probably want to look at where those shot attempts are actually happening. So the Stampede managed to have a few more shot attempts in the actual danger areas. And you can see the Admirals also led in the first period and second period on those shot attempts, but the Stampede came back and kind of secured the win in that third period with the amount of shot attempts they had.
And it's like we said yesterday, Bryce, in this league, there's no such thing as a bad shot, right? Get the puck on net, good things will happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Because the goalies, they're not NHL superstars. They're going to give off fat, juicy rebounds, and you've got to capitalise on those opportunities, because they're all going to be there for someone hanging around the net.
So this is a cool look at the top scoring leaders of the league so far this season. The top 4 players aren't actually playing in tonight's game. So we've got Connor Jean is the top one in the 2 teams playing tonight.
Coming off a 4-point performance last night.
Yes.
Yeah, contributing to every single goal scored by the Stampede. So sitting on 11 points. And then we've got Lachlan Freer, Max Roth, and Vadim Sevigny also playing tonight, who will be kind of the danger players to watch out for. And we've got the goalie leaders here. We've got the starting goalies as Joel Gerard for the SkyCity Stampede and then Ethan Prendergast for the pure NZ Admirals, sitting at 4th and 5th here. I think we're ranked by goals against average. I mean, goalie stats can always be a little controversial as to which ones you want to be focusing on. But the save percentage here, we've got Ethan Prendergast beating Joel Gerard on that. But Joel Gerard has the less goals against average. So it could be a close matchup between the two. And then this is our standings as well. So Stampede sitting on top, got a 2-point lead on the Admirals, meaning that because we have 3 points for a regulation win, the Admirals, if they win in regulation tonight, can take first place with the same number of games played as well. So yeah, top of the table clash we've got going on. It's going to be exciting. That's all going to be from me, folks. Appreciate letting me jump in and kind of explain those stats.
Nah, good to have you, Josh.
Always a
really
pleasure,
good.
Josh.
Some great insights.
He's going to go grab himself a nice bowl of maple syrup over there for our producer, Michael. Here we can have a look at our starting lineup, folks. For the Admirals, we're going to start with Flynn Hayward-Jones in his 101st game on the trip to 200. His D partner, Justin Daigle, the captain. Up front, we have Vadim Sevigny, Scott Henry, and Alex Regan. And like Josh mentioned earlier, Ethan Prendergast between the pipes.
And on the SkyCity Stampede side, starting tonight, we've got Stefan Amston alongside Ollie Rusky-Jones. They'll be accompanied by the forwards, Dylan Devlin back from suspension tonight. So he did travel up here with the team. That would have been yesterday morning.
Correct, yep.
And he'll be alongside Connor Harrison as well, and Joel Gerard in net.
And don't forget Jordan Chalice out there, Auckland boy. So he's back
Yep.
in front of his home, in front of his family.
Sure has. Played for the Swarm for, I think,
a lot of years. I'll have to ask Andy Hay.
It would
dial a
at least
friend
be
on that
10
one.
10 years.
Yeah. And then a year with the crosstown rivals of the Auckland, or the pure NZ Admirals. Back then they were called the West Auckland Admirals.
That's right.
So yeah, he's a little bit of a journeyman. Seen more than 1 or 2 games.
Yeah.
So we can have a look here. Another packed house, Bryce.
It
Again.
is. It was even another big line to get into the building, and I think everyone is in now. But yeah,
Slowly but surely, yeah, looking that way.
Another full house. It's good to see in this league, isn't it?
You'd love to see it. So
Absolutely.
Hockey obviously is not a major sport in this country, but it is growing, which I love to see. Every weekend it feels there's more and more people being interested, coming to watch the games, more interactions online. So we appreciate the comments in the chat, guys. It's getting better every year, year in, year out. Michael Domigan and his amazing team to put our ugly mugs here on the live stream. It's getting better all the time. So very, very, very excited to be a part of.
Yeah, absolutely. And you also play in this league too, don't you, Kyle March?
I sit on a bench a lot.
Tell the fans about that.
Yeah, I do have the privilege to get to play for, in my very biased opinion, the best team in the country. No, I get to play for the Botany Swarm, and it's been nothing but a great experience, top to bottom, playing in this league. Coming from Canada, and then getting to continue to play hockey at a high level. This is a true privilege to get to do this. And I get to hang out with my friend and watch hockey, talk hockey with you, Bryce.
Absolutely.
What more could you want on a long weekend, eh?
Oh yeah, shout out to King Charles for the day off tomorrow.
That's it. Happy birthday, Your Highness. Happy birthday.
And just like Flynn Hayward-Jones celebrated his 100th game in the league last night, we will actually see Alex Regan celebrate his 100th game here this evening, Machi.
Absolutely, and when you think about it, you play 16 games a year. To reach 100 it's a lot of time and effort. And so you see Alex Regan here stepping on the ice for his celebratory lap, so well deserved to him. Again, great player, fierce competitor, but again, just an unbelievable guy off the ice.
Absolutely.
So,
All the above, even got a yellow lace on tonight, I believe. He's half Ovechkin.
oh, I wish I could shoot like that guy. Holy. But no, well deserved to Alex. Congratulations, man. You deserve it. So like I said, like we did yesterday, here's to 100 games, here's to 100 more, man. That's always cool to see.
Absolutely.
And finally, he's convinced his teammates to come join him on the ice. So for those of you that might not know Alex, he's not one that particularly likes the spotlight.
No, he's not. He is a kind of reserved, shy guy, but he'll definitely give it to you out there on the ice if you
100%. 100%. He's not afraid. Will not back down from anybody. I have gone toe to toe with him a few times, so it's always a good battle. So as Bryce and I mentioned, tonight we celebrate a special milestone, Alex Regan's 100th NZIHL game. Alex has been an important part of the pure NZ Admirals family, and reaching 100 games is a reflection of his dedication, loyalty, and passion for the game. Through all the highs and challenges of every season, he has proudly represented the Admirals and contributed to the culture and identity of our team. This milestone is more than about games played. It represents years of commitment, friendships built, memories created, and the impact Alex had on teammates, coaches, staff, and supporters across the Admirals community. Alex, on behalf of the entire Pure NZ Admirals family, congratulations on reaching 100 NZIHL games. We are proud to have shared this journey with you and look forward to many more memories together. I memorized that all by myself. I didn't read it at all.
You did too, didn't you?
I didn't read it at all.
Wow, that's amazing.
So there he is, well deserved with his mom who works tirelessly behind the scenes in the score box. That's definitely a family affair.
He has proudly represented the Admirals and contributed to the culture and identity of our team. This milestone is about more than games played. It represents years of commitment, friendships built, memories created, and the impact Alex has had on teammates, coaches, staff, and supporters across the Admirals community. Alex, on behalf of the entire Pure NZ Admirals family, congratulations on reaching 100 NZIHL games. We are proud to have shared this journey with you and look forward to many more memories together. One more time for Alex, everyone.
And one more round of applause for Mr. Regan. Well deserved. Well deserved. But I'm sure Bryce at this point, he just wants to play hockey. He doesn't really care too much about the number.
Oh, you bet. He wants to get a big dub next to his name for his team here this evening, that's
Absolutely.
for sure.
3 points on the line, so you know he wants them.
And the Admirals do need the points tonight because come the end of the season, this is probably the tightest this league has been ever. And I think anyone who finishes in the top 4 this season, Marchie, 100% has a chance to win the Beagle Cup.
Absolutely. The league is the tightest I've ever seen it in my very short career as of date. And it wouldn't surprise me if Christchurch could come up and make a playoff spot.
Oh, 100%.
Right? There's no doubt, and it's in the realm of possibility that Queenstown or the Admirals can get on a slide and find themselves in that 5th spot. And that's kind of what you want out of the league, right? Is you'd like everybody to be able to beat anybody on any given night.
Absolutely.
Makes it more entertaining for the fans. Way too stressful for the coaches, but that's all right. We appreciate what they do. Those guys are awesome. But that's what it's about, right?
Absolutely. I reckon if the Thunder can keep building, they're going to be a tough opponent coming into the season. But it's not about them here this evening. It's game 2 between the Pure NZ Admirals. They play host to the SkyCity Stampede. The Stampede taking a 4-1 win last night. I'm sure the Admirals will be wanting an answer back. And we're underway here. Amston tries to play it off the boards, does get it out of the zone. Daigle fired over. Abel Jones just plays it off the boards to Henry. He'll dump. Centering pass here to Henry, shot and a great block by Rusky Jones.
Absolutely. Unfortunate bounce behind the net, but Rusky Jones does a great job to put his body in front of that one.
So a good chance there for the Admirals. But a great block like we talked about earlier. A lot of block shots in last night's game by the Stampede. That was probably the difference maker there, Machi.
Absolutely. If pucks aren't getting on net, they're not going in the net. So if you can get in the lanes, that's definitely going to help your team win.
Puck will come out into neutral. Connor Harrison can't get past Dag. Chalice plays it to Rusky Jones, gets it back, but Sestroni will find himself on it, rips it right from the point of rebound. They score! Declan Quinn will get the Admirals on the board here first this evening.
I'm sure that's a rebound that Joel Girard might want back. I think he thought he had it up in his chest, as we can see here. So Chalice isn't able to make a play on it. A good shot. And for a moment, you see Girard thinks he has it, and it just drops in. And Declan Quinn does a great job going to the net, coming hard off the bench. No one picks him up. And he's there, Johnny on the spot to put it in, and it is 1-0.
He just hustled straight towards that goal, didn't he?
Absolutely. So you coming in hot off the bench, that's what you want to do, is get yourself to the net.
So just how the Admirals would have wanted to start this game. They find themselves up early. And icing is called on the plate.
Just while we're here, we'll do a quick sponsor mention. So we're very proud to be in our second season as the Pure NZ Admirals. Massive thank you to Pure NZ for their continued support, and massive thank you for keeping Kiwis hydrated with that high-quality H2O.
Gotta have the H2O, mate.
Not as good as maple syrup, you know, but it's pretty good.
Oh, pretty good. One's healthy, the other is...
Tastes better, maybe.
Oh, tastes a lot better.
That's it.
We'll have to focus on that after the game.
Absolutely.
Pass it from McCarg. We'll find Gene in the middle. He turns around, leaves it for True. He fires it in down low. Lockie Free trying to get a backhand pass into that slot area, but hit the back of the net. Henry gets the clearance out of the zone. True's pass just a little bit ahead of Roth. Now Gene will be back there. Roth.
Gene did really well not to panic and throw it away. He took an extra second to find a pass and kept possession for his team.
As Cheney just rims that. Amson does well to keep it in the zone. That gives it straight to Eade, who plays it up to Owen Brown. His pass to Cheney, backhand attempt off the side of the net. Mawson keeps it in at the blue. No, he doesn't. Comes out of the zone. Gets past Lockie Freb, makes a pass into the middle to Cheney.
Looks like Hurley took a high stick on that follow through from Cheney there.
Mawson fires that on net. Gerard has to play it. Stampede having a little bit of trouble getting out of the zone at the moment. Chamberlain will play it off the boards. Mawson will give back. Fight up to Henry, but he can't control it, and that's put in deep by a Stampede player. Mawson rim pass, can't get it out of the zone, stolen by Hurley. But Mawson, good stick. Now Regan missed the 100. Can't get it out of the zone. Chamberlain round his neck. He'll just backhand one in and get a change. Played out only as far as Dago. Nice little backhand pass through Devlin's legs.
Oof. Scott Henry did well to step out of the way of that one.
Oh, shot there from Regan. I think it maybe hit the skate of Sevigny, or we'll have to have a look at the replay.
I think Sevigny just sent it right back across the blue paint. A great pass here. And yeah, he just sends it back across the blue paint. There will be a good look at it here.
Oh, he did too.
He just sends it back the way he came.
Just look at it.
Just look at it.
Now Roth plays it up to Harrison. He gained the zone. Pushed on by Daig, but Harrison plays it around, but only finds Stroney. Clearance not out of the zone. Chalice with a shot. And first save of the night for Prendergast.
Good battle win there for the Stampede on the half wall that creates that goal scoring chance.
Yeah, Admirals are on the attack early. They're liking playing down that end tonight to start off.
They've definitely kept the crowd into it. They've gotten the crowd into it early, which is always good as the home team.
Now Savigny. He's all alone waiting for reinforcements. Henry comes in. Savigny still showing his turning skills, but eventually loses it to Roth. Roth passes that up to Gene. Backhand pass, backhand, a shot too, and they score. Roth will equalise it.
How
with
did
a
that
great
get
pass
in?
from Connor Gene.
Great pass. I want to see how this got in. It looked like Ethan Prendergast had the post sealed. Where does this go? It's a great pass from
Over
Connor
the shoulder,
Gene.
I think. Oh, beautiful pass there from Connor Gene.
Oh, right in
He
that little
snuck it in.
gap underneath, just above his pad, under his blocker. Well, what did we say? No bad shots, right?
Absolutely. And now we're back to all square. Hope we do get a goal fest tonight, Marchie. Could be a good sign here.
That's it.
Oh, Rusky Jones, he comes in, gets a shot off. Another shot, he'll score!
Another
Passes it to himself off the back glass. Follows in and gets the second shot off.
I guess the bank is open, ladies and gentlemen. The bank is open. Off of our Two Dude sponsors. Out in front, and he bangs it home. I guess there was an assist on the play. Assist to Two Dudes. Keeping the league smelling great.
Couple of early signs there of Prendergast on that right-hand side. Going to need to tighten that up.
Maybe the Stampede are taking note of that and thinking maybe they're going to try to shoot high glove.
Potentially.
Maybe.
And that pass from Chalice is in front of everyone, so we will get an icing.
There'll be a good angle of it there. Off the Two Dude sign. Bang. Right upstairs.
The old dump and chase has been starting to be forgot about, but it's coming back.
Great shot off the face-off there.
David Jones throws it down. No touch, will be icing. Looks like Cheney may have beaten it out. Not sure the Admirals are too happy with that.
I think the Admirals are arguing that maybe that went off of Gerard's pad. So if it hits the goalie, then it's not, obviously it's not icing. So I think the Admirals are arguing that maybe it did touch the goalie. And just, yeah, you're absolutely correct in the chat. There was 2 goals in about 10 seconds. So that's how fast this game switches on you.
Well, we had no goals in the whole first period yesterday, then 3 goals in the second.
3.
We've already got 3 here tonight with just over 5 minutes gone. Played in low for Harrison. He's going to come away with it as he had Daigle on him. Maybe try to get a half backhand shot off. Stroney gets it out. Gives it to Cheney. He throws it up. That's in front of Quinn. Harrison on the near side. He'll just fire it in. Chalice is on the far side, but his stick is lifted.
Just making a note that Blake Campbell did not get suspended after his game ejection and major penalty from last night. So that's why he's in the lineup today.
I think they called it that it wasn't too malicious of what he did. Wasn't
warranted of a suspension, but warranted of the 5 in a game.
It was bad, but not bad enough. Shot there from Quinn. Glove save for Gerard. Yeah, it was bad, but not bad enough.
No, but I mean, for all the men out there, it doesn't take much for that type of impact to feel very bad.
Face off one there by McCarg. Amston spins away from Sastroni. Playing cat and mouse behind the net. No one going after Amston just yet. As the Stampede will break out. Jean will gain the zone. Cuts into the middle. Gets a shot off. Blocker save.
Great patience from Amston there to create that chance.
And here's Quinn, who'll leave it on for Eid. Just loses it momentarily. And he'll fall to Amston's stick. And that bouncing puck just over the stick of Jean. Admirals giving possession away. Lucky Frere source a pass up to McCarg. His pass to no one. Oh, look out. McCarg was going after Mason Kennedy.
That is a heavy check.
Campbell. His shot. That's a stick on the way of the net and hits the netting. You got to go.
Look at that check. So he's kind of trying to almost turn away from it the last minute, and it's a freight train coming.
Well, you got to hit the guy who, on the other team, who normally dishes the most hits for his club. So
that's true. That's true.
You can't let him get away with everything.
Absolutely. There's definitely no lack of physicality between these two teams.
Definitely not. Normally it just takes one or two hits and then it all kind of kicks off in this league, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Speaking of physical players, Mr. 100 himself is no stranger to that.
Henry will backhand that to Mawson. Gives it up to Regan, who leaves it on for Sevigny. He tried to find Chamberlain, but that's snuffed out by Amston. True. Looking for options, finds Devlin in the middle. Mawson steps up. And Amston will try to get it out of danger. Looks like it came off a high stick. Whistle is blown.
Definitely a little bit more jump and more pep in their steps this game, Bryce, compared to last night.
The Admirals?
Both teams. I think
yes.
both teams. The intensity's been lifted.
I would say they're not as polished as they were last night, though, but they are more intense. A couple of passes going astray early on, but I'm sure they will sort that out. Daigle's pass intercepted there. Harrison almost stole it. There's a good chance for Owen Brown. He leaves it on for Daig.
Nice back check from Devlin. A great pass from Owen Brown there.
Daig cuts to the middle, gets a shot off. The rebound was there, but no other Admiral there to pounce on it. As Harrison's backhand pass put up by Hayward Jones.
Heads up.
Owen Brown gets past a hit there from Devlin. A few Admirals deep in the zone at the moment. Leaves it on for Ben Stephen. He'll play it to Daig. It might have hit the upper netting. No, it didn't.
Ooh.
And now Rusky Jones, his pass intercepted on the way out. Shot there from Ben Stephen, a blocker save. Put aside by Gerard. Amston fires it over to Rusky Jones. Once again, his pass intercepted and neutral ice.
Well done by Hayward Jones there to step up on him and not give any ice there.
Stampede not having the best time here this evening, breaking out of their own zone. And have to have a look at that. Now Eid. He banks it off the boards. Icing waved as True's going to be there first. A whiff shot there by Sastroni. Once again, Stampede's passes out of their zone, not finding the tape, and that will be icing. That's about 3 or 4 in a row there, Marchie.
It almost looks like the Admirals have gone to a little bit of a more passive forecheck. And just content to let the Stampede go D to D behind the net, let them swing, and then come at them kind of in that neutral zone. And the D, to the Admirals' credit, their D have stepped up and stopped a lot of plays at the red line.
Yep. That is absolutely spot on. It's almost like the Stampede are forgetting how to break out because of that. They're like, okay, we've got a bit of time back here.
It's definitely a curveball from the Admirals. I mean, in my experience playing against them, they always forecheck so hard. They're big, they're physical, they're fast. And then all of a sudden you go back for a puck and you think, I'm about to get hammered here. They're going to come, here they come as hard as they can. Oh, wait, now I have an extra second.
That's true.
The chess match within, right? The chess match within.
Nice pass from Roth. He finds Flight, who just throws a muffin on net. Prendergast leaves it for Mawson. His pass goes to no one, only to Roth. Roth will find Flight. Now Henry, he whiffs on the pass and has to dive and give it to Mawson.
Nice diving recovery.
Now Roth, he steps in, shot blocked there by Chamberlain. Now Savigny gets past Flight. Bit of pace, here's Savigny. Try to cut through the middle. Didn't know thought he had lost the puck, but it was kind of trickling with him. Now pass to Campbell, he can't control it.
A smart play from Alex Regan not to touch that puck because he was still offside. So had he touched that puck, that face-off comes back to the D zone.
Passe from Devlin. We'll find Harrison. His shot, big save. Prendergast. I'm sure Harrison might want that one back.
Much needed save from Prendergast. Did really well to come out big. He'll be a good look at it here. Oh, here's that diving play from Henry. Goes to make a pass. Whoops. Puck wasn't there. And a great recovery there.
Had to be done.
We've all been there before. You go to pass the puck and it's actually got a mind of its own.
Face off nicely won by Devlin. Shot from the point. Hits traffic on the way. Here's Devlin. He shoots. A pad save and covered up.
Another big save from Prendergast. So a little scramble draw that gets back to Devlin in the middle. Prendergast makes a big save.
A little battle for the puck. Shot there from Devlin. Once again hits traffic. Admirals definitely blocking a few more shots here this evening. Now Ben Stephen, he'll rip one. A rebound right there in front. Off the glove. A shot from Dake. It goes just past the post. Another shot right in front. Stampede unable to clear. Flynn Hayward-Jones. Good stick by Amson to break that up. Now we've got a 2-on-1. Chalice and Harrison. Harrison going to the net.
3-on-1.
Oh, nicely done by Day, getting back. Ooh.
Great sliding defensive play from Daigle there.
That was, Harrison, Devlin going to the net. It's pushed aside. Pass up to Ben Stephen.
Just rebound control from Gerard.
Ben Stephen with a shot, hits Gerard's shoulder, rebounds right there, they score! Cheney maybe getting the last touch, but Ben Stephen with the shot. Admirals will get their second goal of the evening. Yeah, that's all Ben Stephen, I think.
Look, I think so. I think that's Ben Stephen's goal.
You got to give it to him.
I think so. I don't think Cheney did enough. I don't think Cheney touched the puck on that one.
That's true.
But again, that's 2 goals that Gerard would probably like to be able to hold on to a little bit better.
That's for sure.
So rebound control has been an issue for both goalies so far.
Quite the opposite of last night then, wasn't it?
Correct.
It's kind of the theme every weekend. Yeah. Each team will play each other twice in the weekend, and they are just 2 totally different games.
Absolutely. So you get a 3-on-1 at one end, a great defensive play.
Sebastian Stephen with a shot, a pad save needed by the goaltender. Frere will leave it on for McCarg. He tried to backhand pass it back to Lockie Frere, but that was too high to handle. Now Roth. Pass to Frere. He got a shot off, but it looks like it hit Eade on the way to the net. Headed down there by Rusky Jones. McCarg. Backhand. Save made. He leaves it on, but only finds Eid for the Admirals. Lucky Free's going to try to get it back. Unable to clear other Admirals. McCarg once again on it. Plays it up to Rusky Jones. He puts one on net. Rebound was there. It was a backhand try there from Gene. Goalie's given off a lot of rebounds on straight shots at the moment. Sevigny, he'll cut into the centre. Try to go through Harrison, but he could not. Sorry, that was Flight. Did he try to go through? No, it wasn't. It was Hurley. They all quite looked very similar.
So just listening on the loudspeaker, I'm not sure if you guys heard that at home, but it looks like they did give the goal to Cheney.
Did they?
That's what they heard. They said on the loudspeaker. They might correct it later, but
I think they do.
They will go back and correct it at the end. But as it stands, Aiden Cheney is credited with that second Admirals goal.
Henry's shot along the ice is wide. Flight will leave it on for Amston. He gets it out of the zone. Mawson will give it to Regan. He gives it to Sevigny. Sevigny at the point off the shorts of Amston. Amston looking for Flight in the middle, but that's intercepted by Regan. Sevigny in the zone. Puts it on net. Had Regan flying there. And the net has come off its mooring, so we will get a whistle.
That was a great look from Sevigny. He had Regan streaking to the back post. Just while we're here as well, the Admirals would like to thank All Plumbed In, the official plumbers of your Admirals. All Plumbed In completes a hat trick of support as they join us for a third season. You know, they're always really handy when there's maple syrup stuck in your plumbing. They will clear that for you. Looking to be a spokesperson for a maple syrup company. I don't want to have to go to work on Monday. Or Tuesday, excuse me.
Shout out King Charles.
Yeah, absolutely.
Harrison will leave it for Devlin. He's hit by Cheney. Still maintains possession. He rims it around for Chalice on the far side. Chalice finds Harrison, back to him. He put a quick shot on. Looks like a blocker save was made. And true. Bangs it off the glass to Devlin. However, Jones spins away from Devlin twice. And finds Ben Stephen right in the middle. Can't get through. Cheney gets a shot on, backhand, scores!
That one will 100% be Aiden Cheney's.
That will be
That
his.
one will be, no doubt about that one.
Great pass into the middle to find Ben Stephen. He's met by two Stampede defensemen. And then Cheney, with a little shimmy, puts it onto the backhand and puts it home.
That was a great finish. A little shimmy shake, forehand, backhand, hello, upstairs. Tickles the water bottle. That's a great finish.
Always looks better when it hits the water bottle, doesn't it?
It doesn't count unless it hits the water bottle.
That's true.
Great finish.
So the Admirals find themselves up 3-2. We've got as many goals as last night's whole game in the first 16 minutes here this evening.
Absolutely. This has been... It's a barn burner. It's a barn burner so far, that's for sure, Bryce.
Absolutely. A lot of goals is what you want to see. This is not football.
It is not. It is not. I'm sure the goaltenders would probably like a lower score line, but what do they know?
Hey, sometimes it's a goaltender's game. Sometimes it's just not.
That's true.
I prefer that when it's not.
Yeah.
Now, lucky Frere. He's hit by Quinn. Looks like that marginally might have been from behind, maybe nothing in it. Mason Kennedy will leave that on for Eid. Kennedy plays it up to Quinn. Nice stick there by Campbell. Now Roth finds Flight in the middle, but he can't take it with him. Roth tracks back and steals it. Try to find Max McCarg. Leaves it for Roth, who plays it up top for Campbell. Does well to keep it in the zone. And Roth hit hard there by Regan. Eade will give it to Mawson. Stampede not pushing on them, not playing that extra hard forecheck either, Marchie.
No, it looks like both teams are content to be a little bit more passive and play a little more of a neutral zone trap.
Yeah, the Stampede were doing well with the neutral zone trap yesterday.
Agreed.
But
I mean, if it ain't broke, right?
that's right. But it doesn't seem to be working as good here tonight as the Admirals have figured some things out. That's lofted out of danger. Campbell's stick lifted there by Mawson, but he still maintains possession and puts it low. Henry pressured by Hurley. Tries to pass to Sevigny in the middle, but Amston's going to come away with it and gain the zone. Cuts into the middle, still Amston. Gets a shot off. Glove save made by Prendergast.
Great save.
And then lofted it over the crossbar. Regan just plays off the boards for Mawson. He crashes into Devlin. Looks like a stick broke. Oh, it's a blade.
It's his skate blade. Mawson's got no skate blade on his right foot. He's a sitting duck. He can't move anywhere. You'd see his teammates trying to give him a hand. So you can see here, so Devlin just stands his ground, and it just, is it there when he just kicks the ice, you see his skate blade go flying.
Looked like a flying boomerang there, Marchie, didn't it?
A little bit.
Yeah, when that skate once again hit the ice, just popped right out.
I guess that's the disadvantage of those quick change blades, eh? Back in the day when I was growing up, you had one set and they weren't going anywhere.
No. With screws at the very front and back.
That's it.
That's
Heads up.
They were not going anywhere, that's right. Now Daig, who looks to be back in a defensive position here tonight. Cheney tries to be pushed off the puck there by True. On Brown's pass, intercepted there by Chalice. He backhand passes up to Devlin. He tried to find Harrison go to the net. That pass almost got through. And now Ben Stephen. Got a big two. Gets a shot off. Put aside by Gerard. Devlin by the Zamboni door. We'll give it to Amston. He can't clear the zone. Sestroni didn't know Frere was coming back. And Frere will just get off the backhand and chase. Puts a hit on Sestroni as well. Left on by Hayward Jones. Pass just in front of Ben Stephen. Thrown to the near side by Rusky Jones, unable to be controlled by Jean. Dying seconds of the first period.
I think Hayward Jones just going to kill the period here with a second left. And that'll
why
do
not?
it. I think I'm going to stand up here, Bryce. People have noticed you're much taller than I am, so just try to even it out.
No, I'm not. You're all right, mate. You're 6 foot, aren't you?
Yeah, sure. If I wear my extra tall shoes.
Yeah. Well, a better opening period by the Admirals here this evening, Marchie.
Much better period. Much better period. The home crowd will like that one a lot better.
Oh, 100%. They're not turning the puck over in that neutral zone as much as they were last night. I still think the Stampede are playing around with it a little bit too much in their own zone. They are looking good once they're in the neutral and then they're in the O zone. They're looking deadly.
For that clean breakout.
That's right.
Yeah.
I think maybe, do you reckon they're trying to do too much in their own defensive zone, or?
I think they're trying to stay patient. They're almost waiting and hoping that the Admirals will jump out of position to chase them, look to turn the puck over. And the Admirals just aren't. They're staying disciplined, they're staying in their system, and they're letting the Stampede make their own mistakes.
That's true, and coughing the puck up, and they are having a little bit of a hard time, getting out of that zone, but that's just brilliant for the Admirals. They'll love that all day long.
Absolutely. This home crowd will definitely like to see that.
That's right. Well, we'll take a quick break and we'll be back with the second period of action.
there, bud. Welcome
bud.
back to the brig. Just had to put the maple syrup down for a moment, but we're back to some hockey action, Brycer. What'd you think of that first period?
Oh, it was good. 5 goals. You can't complain with 5 goals between these two teams. Obviously, we only had 5 goals in last night's game, and we got that in the first period. So hopefully the floodgates stay open and we get another 5 more this period. That'd
Absolutely, that would be wouldn't that be a treat? I think. Do you think the physicality is going to start to step up here a little bit in the second period?
Debatable, because I think they both might be a little bit passive and maybe only really push in that third period when you feel you've got to make a change to win this game. Because I think it's going to be close at the start of the third period as well. There'll be 2-3 goals here this period, but I think it's still it's going to go down to the wire.
Very possible that the score at the end of this period could just be 4-3.
Yeah.
Right.
And then both teams might just stay a little bit passive on that forecheck and then only start being a lot physical in that third when they're trying to change a shift, get some momentum back, anything like that.
Absolutely. No one's going to take themselves out of position here to throw a check.
Yeah, there's no point. There's still a lot of hockey to play. You don't want to be making too many mistakes being out of position just yet. So.
Absolutely. And just to answer, Bryce, real quick, just answer one of the questions in the chat. So they used to be called the West Auckland Admirals, and at the beginning of last season, they received a naming sponsor. So Pure NZ have sponsored the team, and so they've renamed the team to the Pure NZ Admirals. Right. It's something very similar, the exact same thing as the SkyCity Stampede. So they're based down in Queenstown,
they used to be called the Southern Stampede.
Correct. That's South Island, and so now they've been renamed to the SkyCity Stampede.
The period 2 about to get underway. Sevigny. He goes up against Devlin. Pass over to Harrison. And he tries to get through Daig. That doesn't work. Now Regan stick lifted by Devlin. He does well to keep that in the zone. But Sevigny gets past him. And passes to the near side, but that's snuffed out by Rusky Jones. Regan can't get it out of danger. Rusky Jones tried to fire it on net, but hits Daig and hits the upper netting just by the penalty box.
I think it's a little bit of a better start for the Stampede. I know at the beginning of last period they started on their heels, and the Admirals were on the front foot. So the Stampede are definitely going to look to try to change the tide on that one.
And we also had a whole period that we didn't mention, Marchie. No penalties.
No penalties.
Nope.
Not one.
I'm sure if you go on YouTube somewhere, hold that thought. But if you go on YouTube somewhere, in the archives of the NZIHL, you will see the famous fight these two teams once had down in Queenstown. It was a big dandy. Here we go. We get our first penalty, and it's going to go against the Stampede.
We said it. And here we go.
By Eid. A rebound attempt there by Regan. Extra skater out there now for the Admirals. Sevigny in the middle. Shoots. Hits traffic on the way. And look,
spins Regan out.
There we go. First penalty of the evening.
Penalty of the evening. So the Admirals are going to head to that print plus power play. You design it, they print it.
I'm sure they want to print a puck in the back of the net.
I'm sure they would.
The power play was not too flash last night.
No, definitely looking for some improvements. Winning the face-off's always a good start.
That's true. Daig played up top for Hayward Jones and get it back. This is what they need to do, get that men in motion and get the puck moving. Down low Mawson. We try to find Henry in the middle. Got a shot off, but not on target. Unable to clear. Is the Stampede. Sevigny. Try to find a pass over to Daig, but that only found Amston. Finally, they clear through Hurley. And the Admirals will start from their own end. Hayward Jones can't get it past the halfway, but Sevigny comes and helps out. He leaves it on for Hayward Jones. A shot there.
What a block.
What a block by the shin pad of Amson. Just dove out in front of that.
It's an old school Johnny Bauer kick save.
Now Daigle Let's pass into the middle. Can't bend Stephen. Another pass into the middle, but that's cleared the length of the ice by Devlin. 50 seconds remaining on the man advantage.
Much better power play this game from the Admirals. Way more dangerous.
Absolutely. Eid. It's like when they are going, you know, in that in neutral zone, they've got a man behind the puck as well, so you can leave that pass on for them.
Slingshot engaged, as Ricky Bobby would say.
Owen Brown up top, Regan. He'll rip one. Nice save there by Gerard. Puck tied up. The Admiral players trying to get it out, and Harrison can't clear the zone. Last chance here for the Admirals on the power play. Owen Brown with a shot. I think Gerard had to make a pad save. Shot there from Regan at the point. Hits traffic. And fresh out of the box is Roth. His shot goes past the goal. He needed that pass to be a bit firmer.
Great back check from Alex Regan.
Absolutely. Shot there from Campbell. Looks like a little bit of a knuckle puck action. And as Gene just puts it into the corner pretty much to no one. Now Sebastian Stephen shows his pace. Try to turn away from Gene, but Gene comes away with it. He leaves it on for Campbell. Played up near side, McCarg. Finds Gene. Trying to go around Daigle, just loses it. Gene working hard to try to get the puck back. Now McCarg centering pass, but only found Savigny on the Admirals. No one there for the Stampede. Once again, not too aggressive on the forecheck.
No, both teams looking like they're sinking back into a 1-2-2 neutral zone trap.
Yeah. Not wanting to give away too much just yet. Shot from Daigle. Hits two players on the way to the net. Rusky Jones and then the shin of Amston. It was bouncing everywhere. And that will be icing against the Stampede. Here's a shot from Campbell.
Shot. It looked like he almost wanted to try and catch it with his left hand and then realized, I'm just going to blocker that away.
Not in the BHL anymore, you reckon?
No, they shoot a little bit harder in this league. Although the BHL is the best league in the country.
Oh, it's the best league in the world.
It's the show.
Shot there from Sestroni right along the ice. A pad save by Gerard. BHL actually teaming up with the AHL, which is the Auckland Hockey League. So it's a one-stop shop, summer and winter leagues now. Hockey all year round in the city of Sales. Mawson, maybe not tripped there. Pass right into the middle. No Stampede player there. Here we got a 3-on-1 now for the Admirals. Stephen finds Sestroni. Sestroni backhand, couldn't put it home. It just lifted. The puck bounced up on his stick when he had it on the forehand. And now Gene will gain his own, passes it over. And I think it's Harrison was at the back post but could not put that one home.
Trading chances.
Yeah. A couple of great chances for both teams as Mawson tries to go through the legs of Campbell and pushes him on his rear end. And now Roth has got Harrison on his right. He leaves it for Devlin. Devlin with a low shot. Pad save made. Some frantic stuff the last minute. Shot there from Harrison, and that's in the glove of Prendergast.
A big shout out to Morrison Funerals, the official penalty kill sponsor.
So here's that Sestroni chance.
Morrison Funerals, they got you covered.
Does the defenseman get a stick on that one, you think, Bryce? Right? Oh, maybe not. No, just a great save from Gerard.
Now Campbell, he puts it low for Flight. Gets it back, try to find a tough angle shot, but the pad was down. No trouble for Gerard. Owen Brown can't clear. And put in deep by Campbell. Early gets tied up there with Kennedy. Now Flight will go right to the net. Backhand attempt. It's right in the crease. No one's covered it up.
Oh, we got a penalty coming here. You see the referee with his arm up.
Not sure who it will be against.
That's 2 heavy collisions that Mason Kennedy's been involved in. There's that one there. That's the second one of the game. Good hard battle there.
And Flight's just allowed to go straight to the net here. Obviously on a tough angle, but...
So it looks like Logan Campbell's going to get 2 minutes for roughing. So there's only going to take... Referees are only going to take 1 out of that pile. So Logan Campbell's going to sit 2 minutes for roughing. See if we can get a look at it here. There's not much in that. Not much there. We don't really get a look at that one.
There's not really much anywhere, was there?
I'm not sure what the referee saw, but the Admirals will head to their second print plus power play of the game, where they're hoping, as you say, to print a puck in the back of the net.
Yeah.
Maybe print a few more maple syrup pictures, he said. Look, cheekily looking over at his producer.
So the Admirals back on the power play. Lockie Frere. He gets pushed off the puck there by Hayward Jones, and it's going to be a penalty against him for tripping. So that power play has gone down the gurgler.
That's it, and that'll go back to 4-on-4. So you can see a great job from Freer just to keep his feet moving, forcing Hayward Jones to get his stick somewhere he didn't want it to be. And
put a 4-on-4 action for at least a minute 48.
Nice little quick shot of Agent 101. Flint Hayward Jones is his 101st game.
That's true. Face-off one there by Admirals. Dake starts it from behind his net. Regan can't control that pass. It must have bounced over. And Roth just leaves it for True. He fires it to Jean, who leaves it on for Roth and gets it back. In the zone, Roth giving chase. He'll get there first for the Stampede. He's got 2 Admirals on him. Plays it up top. Here's Jean. He shoots. Hit his own player on the way to the net. That was Frere. And Jean avoids a hit there from Regan. Gave him a little slash on the back of the leg too.
Choo-choo, the train was coming.
And Jean puts that one in low. And throws Daigle's stick away. Not sure you're allowed to do that.
No, I'm not. I don't think you're allowed to do that. You can't do that.
I'm sure you can push it out of the way, but not throw it to the other side of the ice.
No, you can't. You can't do it at all. You can't touch the other team's stick. That's the rule. Unless you're stick lifting, of course, but you can't use your hand to grab it.
I think if their stick's on the ice and you're in the offensive zone, you can push it to the side with your stick if it's kind of in the road. Like,
no, not at all. Nope. You can't impede another player if you're going to pick up their stick.
So that should be a penalty against Jean then.
Should be.
He threw it to the other side of the ice, didn't he?
That had some airtime on it.
So we're seeing some 4-on-4 action at the moment.
And 6 seconds here, the Admirals will be going to the 4 seconds now, excuse me, will be going to the Morrison's funeral penalty kill. So here's the stick throw. Maybe we'll cut to it. Maybe. No, just missed it, just out of shot there, but
might be able to see it from one of the other goalie review.
Yep. Say, has Connor Jean ever considered competing in javelin?
So Logan Campbell out of the box. It's only going to be a 10-second power play here for the Stampede. Here's Harrison. Sorry, that's Devlin. Try to find Harrison. Oh, that could have been tripping. It is. So Harrison's going to come to the box now for tripping. The penalties are flooding in just after I said it, Marchie.
Just after we said it. The commentator's curse is real, folks. You said it in the chat, and it's happening in real life.
And I said we'll get some more goals of spirit, and that's stopped.
That stopped. It's just penalties now.
All right then, mate. We're not getting overtime. Right?
That's it. We're not doing that at all. None of that.
No.
Who wants to see that?
It's free hockey.
Absolutely.
I'm sure the fans do.
I'm sure they would love to see that. And it is a print plus power play again, so hopefully the Admirals can continue the progress they've made.
The power play has looked marginally better this evening. Only had one opportunity to show that though. As that pass is intercepted by True. Can't clear, but Hurley's going to come away with it. He gets it up to Flight, who cuts back inside. Flight, lots to shoot at the goalie. Rebound was there, but that's covered up by Prendergast.
It's a great save. I think Jackson Flight had more time than he thought, you see, and then he finally lets it go. It's a great shot, a great save from Prendergast. You can see how far out he is, out of his crease. Really challenged the shooter. Look how far out he comes, challenges him. Great glove save, corrals that rebound. So there's nothing for Hurley to clean up.
Stampede pretty good at killing off penalties. There's a shot and they score! Connor Jean will equalize it for the Stampede, shorthanded.
Connor Jean, we haven't mentioned him too much on
No,
goals.
we haven't.
No, not much.
He should be in the box, shouldn't he?
Yeah, he should be. You're right, he should be. But it's a great scramble draw. He gets to it first, snaps it home, low blocker. Great play from Lockie Freer there to clear it up for his teammate. And Jean just finds it first and puts it in the back of the net. Still on the power play are the Admirals, though, so they can try to take the lead again.
That's right. You definitely don't want to get a goal against you when you've got the man advantage. But Regan, in his 100th game, settles the puck down. Ead up top. Wrist shot. Rebound was momentarily there, maybe not. And Jean comes and pushes, I think, Ben Stephen.
So I think Jean just trying to clear Stephen out of that. But again, Bryce, that's 3 now, maybe more, where they've hit Gerard up high in the collarbone area and they pop straight up and he's bobbled a rebound.
You got to give him credit. Still making the saves though. I'm sure if Bartek was here, he'd be like, "Hey, it's not easy being a goalie, Marchie."
That's true. It's not. That's true. It's not.
So the Admirals still on the power play here. Flynn Hayward Jones up top. His shot hits traffic on the way of the net. Dag down low for Mawson. He tries to sneak it in. Hayward Jones gets a shot on. That's wide. 22 seconds remaining as Mawson trying to cut through True. And that was a ballsy play. Now Dag. Hayward Jones, Dag. He rips one. Looks like, not sure if the goalie or hit traffic on the way, but maybe another block shot for the SkyCity Stampede. But that's going to do it on the power play for the Admirals.
A lot more motion in that power play, Bryce, than we've seen previously. A much better power play for them.
Definitely not a successful one by any means, though. They did allow a goal against them. Sevigny in middle ice. Hurley. He'll rip one from outside the blue line. Cheney's clearance not out of the zone, kept in by Roth. Campbell will bang it in low for Flight. He battles with Dag, not out of the zone. Shot there from Campbell, it's in! Looks like Flight got a redirect on it. Have to see the replay.
It definitely took a deflection. You can see Prendergast was square and it just jumps over his shoulder. He had no idea. It definitely took a deflection in front of him. Was it Hurley maybe? Or maybe Flight just in front.
Yeah, Jackson Flight in front.
Maybe off of his shin pad.
Yeah.
What do we think in the chat, guys? Do we think that hit the Admirals defenseman, or do we think that went off Jackson Flight in net? Let us know what you guys think.
But nonetheless, a good shot from the point by Logan Campbell. Getting the puck on net, good things are going to happen. And all of a sudden, The SkyCity Stampede find themselves with their first lead of the evening. It's back to the score that they had it on in the first intermission.
That's it, that little typo, maybe with some foreshadowing. The script writers of this league maybe leaking some stuff. A little leaky maple syrup on that one.
Yeah, I agree with that. You put maple syrup on everything, don't you, Marchie?
I do. I do. Actually, this morning
Is
I had
it a Canadian thing?
It is. I had a whole mess of pancakes with a big old swimming in that maple syrup. It was fantastic. Fantastic.
Do you enjoy a bit of honey on toast?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
But maple syrup on
Maple
toast
syrup,
is
of
better.
course.
Alrighty. And back to the play. Amston going to skate it out of his own zone. Gains the blue, gets a shot off. And the ref blows the whistle a little bit prematurely.
A little bit quick whistle. I think he thought that Prendergast had it up in his logo.
I think you're right. So shots are 21-19 in favour of the SkyCity Stampede. It has been an extremely even game. If last night's game was even, this is even more. Admirals will come out of the zone through Henry. He's got Chamberlain with him. He tried to pass to him, but a good stick in the lane by Blake Campbell. Shot there from Chamberlain. Good save by the goaltender. And that's going to be hooking. Ooh, Chalice looks a little bit sore. Maybe it pulled his shoulder. I'm not sure.
Maybe he is going to get a hooking penalty, unfortunately.
Yeah. Played
do
up
hope
top
he
for
is
Mawson.
okay.
Extra skater out there. Shot from Chamberlain. He fans on it. Henry gets the pass up top. 6 on 5 here. Shot on the way. Puck's loose in front. Stampede finally touch it. So it's going to be a penalty against Jordan Chalice. Just not sure.
I'm not sure. I don't think he's going to serve it because he looks to be in quite some discomfort over on the Stampede bench. So you hope it's nothing too serious. It almost looked like maybe he was holding his wrist.
Yeah. Wrist, or sometimes you do. I like that if it's a shoulder because he has had shoulder problems in the past. But it could be the wrist, maybe just holding onto that stick and it got a little bit tied
Maybe
up and
jammed
twisted.
it. Yeah, maybe.
Can happen.
So Logan Campbell is going to sit in place of Jordan Chalice for those 2 minutes. And the Admirals will go to their fourth print plus power play. So hopefully they can keep building on what they have been building and continue to build. How many times can I say build in the next 5 seconds? Goodness me. What can the Admirals continue to do after their last few power play attempts?
Did you build up to that one?
I did build up to it. So the referees have gone over to speak to the Stampede coach. I'm not sure what's going on. It looks like one referee has entered the bench.
I think he's going to try to pop his shoulder back in. Watch this.
I'm not sure. Do not try this at home, folks. We do have medical professionals. Here at the rink. I don't know if that referee is a medical professional. I don't know what the referees do off the ice, but
He is a doctor, actually.
he is a doctor. Oh, well, he's probably the guy you want then in that case. That's absolutely the person you want there.
He's a two-way referee.
He just does it all.
Would you look at that?
Would you look at it? He gets a little applaud from the crowd, so you love to see that. So
And straight away, Chalice doesn't actually seem to be in as much pain as he just was.
boy, these refs are good.
Oh. Who needs team physios and doctors when you
got a referee?
Yeah.
You think Chalice is over there going, gee, thanks for my shoulder, buddy, but didn't like the penalty call.
Yeah. So play resumes. Admirals on the power play for another 1 minute 35. Definitely need to get some looks in on net. They are down one with 6 to go in the second period. Mawson will give it to Daigle. He'll gain the zone. His shot not on target. 78 puts a low for Morse. And cleared out by Rusky Jones all the way. Stampede will change 3 personnel. Left on for Daig. Fires it over to Sevigny. Controls it nicely. Shot. Save made.
Not a bad shot there on that cross-ice pass.
Stampede just throwing it down that other end as soon as they have any chance to when they are on the penalty kill.
It's not allowing the Admirals to set up, taking advantage of passes off the skates, weird hops.
And once again, cleared the length of the ice, that time by McHarg. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Regan will pick it up. Gains the zone. Still with it is Regan. Plays it up top for Eid. Thought about the shot. Owen Brown centers that. Ben Stephen couldn't get a decent shot off.
I think he was able to get the redirect, but not as cleanly as he would like to.
Owen Brown shot. Pushed aside by Gerard. Logan Campbell out of the box. Back to even strength. A couple of Admiral defensemen tracked back. But Campbell just went straight to the bench. And Roth trying to clear it. He can't. Stolen back by the Admirals. As McHarg does. Sebastian Stephen tries to play it off the boards. Ooh, it was maybe, no, definitely not. Here's a chance for the Stampede shot. Big save, Prendergast. Doesn't give off a rebound either as that shot from Devlin.
That's a great play from Dylan Devlin coming off the bench, not to touch the puck right away, so it's not too many men, and then goes straight to the net and gets a great pass and a great save. Maybe the rebound was available for a moment. That's what Harrison was digging at, but Prendergast does well to hold his ground and clean it up.
So face off just to the left of Prendergast. Ramsden from up high. That gets right through. And another save made.
Guess who? Dylan Devlin in front of the net.
Not the biggest guy to chuck in front of the net for a screen, but you don't even have to need to be big. You just got to be able to screen the goalie at the right time, and that's it.
You got to get in his eyes, find the loose pucks, and put him in the back of the net.
So Quinn will play to the near side. Sestroni, he'll rip one from halfway. That was actually a troubling shot. Pushed aside by Gerard. Hanson's pass will find Harrison eventually. They go right through the middle. That pass just in front of Devlin though. Nice little 1-2. Hayward Jones and Sestroni. There's Rusty Jones. Get it back from Amston. Does clear the zone. Lucky Frere, 3-on-2 here. Plays it up to McHarg, who was just in front. That could have been extremely dangerous if he had controlled it on the stick. Max McHarg then. Here he is. Trying to find Gene. Woof. Would you look at that?
Just look at it. What a shot. A great pass from McHarg. And a laser beam from the top of the circle. Holds up, creates some space, and finds Gene screaming off the bench. What a shot. To see him here coming in. Here we go. So you see him here coming from the right side of your screen off the bench. Great vision from McHarg. Tees it up. And that's in the back of the net.
So now the Stampede got a 2-goal cushion heading towards the end of the second period.
I think a lot of that's come from the fact they've been able to clean up their breakouts a little bit more.
They have, for sure. They're maybe just slowing things down a little bit more even and just making sure they're doing the basics right. Oh, that's going to be, nope. Gene maybe tripped by Henry, but he tried to find a centering pass, snuffed out by True. Now Roth will get on his horse. Max Roth goes into the middle, shoots, hits about 3 players in front on the way of the net.
I think Lockie Freer might have blown a tire going to the net and slid in, took both D with him. That's one way to create some space in front of the net for yourself.
Roth trying to get it. Henry will just backhand that one out of danger, but only found Kaluzhny. And it hits Regan. He'll put it straight down and go straight through the middle. But too many Stampede players on him, and that play's broken up. Chamberlain Eade throws it on net. Roth not pressured straight away, so he's got a little bit of time to find a pass. Now Chamberlain gains his own, but instantly loses possession.
Well done by True there to step up on the blue line, not give up the line easily.
Roth will leave it on for Campbell. He plays it off the boards. That's too far in front of flight. Last minute remaining in the second frame. Stampede with 3 goals this period. The Admirals with none. I'm sure the Admirals just want to hurry up and get in that changing room. Sort a few things out. Shot there from Owen Brown.
Not a bad shot with Seb Steven going to the net. Try to create a rebound.
That's right. Owen Brown once again on the near side. His shot blocked on the way by Roth. Harrison gets it out. Devlin gives it away. Now Sebastian Steven with a bit of time finds Mawson. He'll rip one just over the crossbar, and that will do it for the second period. 25-22 on the shot department in favour of the SkyCity Stampede, Marchie. What happened with the Admirals? I still think they were playing well there, but they obviously led in 3 goals.
I thought they played very well until they got to the power play, where I feel like, yes, they looked a little bit better, but still sloppy, which allowed the Stampede to gain the momentum from a big kill. Right? There was a nice little string there where the Admirals got, was it 3 or 4 power plays in a row? And on a defensive team, if you can kill those 3, there was 3 or 4, that's a huge energy boost for your team.
Absolutely. The Stampede on the penalty kill are probably second to none at the moment. But the Admirals, they're getting more looks in on net on those power plays, but probably not enough not where you want to be.
No, they haven't made life hard enough for Joel Girard. There's a few times where we saw at the very, very end a great shot creating a rebound, and just one step too slow, one second late. I think if the Admirals can pressure the D low, put more shots on, and be there in front for a rebound, I think this game can turn around real quick for them.
Oh, absolutely, and the Admirals, they've definitely got the firepower to do that. All they need is obviously get back on that goal department and try claw it back. It's only 2 goals. It's a lot of hockey left, so
2 shots away, right?
That's right. Well, we'll take a quick break and we'll be back with the last period of action.
Kia ora koutou, welcome back to the Brig for our third and final period of hockey, unfortunately of the weekend.
Yes. You'd think maybe being a public holiday tomorrow we'd get a 3-game series,
Maybe
but not the case.
that would be quite nice. Nothing wrong with that. Bryce, what did you think about that second period?
It was the Stampede's period, that's for sure. They got 3 goals as opposed to none for the Admirals, so now they've got a 5-3 lead. They cleaned up a lot of that breakout that was kind of failing in the first period.
Right.
They got that going, and that is obviously has led to more goal-scoring opportunities, and they've taken advantage of 3 of them.
Absolutely, and they were very copacetic in the neutral zone. Gotcha, Swanks.
They were.
They were very, very good in the neutral zone. What would the Admirals, if you're the Admirals coach right now, Bryce, what are you telling the boys in the change room right now?
I'd probably change up that forecheck and really get the guys hustling after everything. Like when they're in the O zone, get 2 guys on 1 person, and then just tell the Ds you got to be looking out for the guys coming through at the back. Just keep your head on the swivel. Not change too much, but yeah, try to change up that forecheck a little bit. Get some a bit more aggressive.
I agree with you on that one for sure, Bryce. They definitely have to be more aggressive on that forecheck.
Yeah.
The Stampede, if they're not going to be chased, they're happy to stand there and let the clock tick down. Right.
That's
In
right.
this scenario, the clock is their friend. So I think you're right. They're going to have to be more aggressive on that one.
I think they'll probably stay the same, kind of that passive forecheck. There's no need to try push for a goal. They've got a cushion of 2 goals at the moment. So now it's the Admirals' game to chase.
Absolutely.
But that could just play straight into the Stampede's hands as well. They're going to have to do that smart.
Very true. And if you're the Stampede, it's worked for 2 periods. Why change it, right? Keep the pedal down, keep going. Why not try to put up another 3 or 4 if you can?
Do we get a
Little
look
shot
at an
of
old-time Stampede player, Mike McRae? He's a beauty from Detroit.
He is. Auckland boy now. Wouldn't it be good to see him in a white jersey or a blue jersey, but preferably a white jersey?
Yeah, he could. I'll tell you what, he's probably on the Stampede lineup.
He
was last season and only played the Auckland games, wasn't it?
That's right, he was. I think he went down to Dunedin with them as well, if I'm not mistaken.
So you'll probably see him come the finals time.
Probably, and he is one heck of a hockey player. So he's.
Oh yeah, he's very creative, isn't he?
He unbelievable hands, great shot, great vision. But he's not playing, so we're not going to talk about him anymore.
So 3rd period underway. SkyCity Stampede leading this one 5-3. The Admirals were leading 3-2 after the first period. And the Stampede now find themselves up 5-3. Shot there from Amson. Ooh, almost redirected there by Harrison.
Good save from Prendergast on that one.
Good start to the period here for the Stampede. Seeing the first time on attack. That's not cleared. Kept in by Devlin. He'll just put it low for flight. He just leaves it for Harrison. Hayward Jones. He'll give it to Daig behind the net. And he gives it to Regan. Try to find Henry on the far side. That pass too far in front of him.
Good stick from Ruski Jones on that one to break that up.
Here's Regan. Leaves it on for Ede. He shoots, but that's not on target. Probably need to get that one low off the pad. He had a couple of Admirals players there with him. Intercepted here at centre ice by Sebastian Stephen. His shot blocked on the way though by Rusky Jones. And Gene trying to cut into the middle. Scored a screamer towards the end of the second period. You loved that goal, didn't you, Machi?
I did. I really did. That was a goal scorer's goal. It was a great shot, a great pass, great finish.
This one's going to go length of the ice. It is off an Admiral's stick, so no icing. And McCarg making a good nuisance of himself as Gene comes and picks it up. A centering pass there to Lockie Frere. Very dangerous, but didn't get anything on it. And it was right through the crease. Sestroni. He'll just leave it on for Kennedy. Kennedy's pass broken up off the glass and back out of the zone. Now Gene, he'll pick it up, cuts into the centre. One-handed pass over to Roth. His shot right on. Rebound there for Lockie Frere. He tried to find McCarg in the middle. If that pass got through, McCarg would have a good look in on goal. Stampede keeping the puck down the Admirals' end at the moment to start this period, especially when it's the Admirals that need some goals. Shot there from Amston.
They're just winning the little battles deep in the Admirals' zone right now, and it's creating havoc for the Admirals' defenders.
That is true. There's Campbell. He'll go right through the middle. Puts it on net, but that hits the netting above the glass, so we will get a whistle. We did see Chubba Kurgo Margoj warming up just after the end of the last period, maybe thinking there was going to be a goalie change, but that is not the case. No. Ethan Prendergast still in the net.
No, they're going to ride with their guy. He's been playing really well. He had a great showing last weekend in Dunedin. He's played well this weekend still so far, so nice to see him getting more game time.
Amston plays it low for Devlin. He's hit hard by Hayward Jones.
Just having a look over at the Stampede bench, Bryce, I don't think Jordan Chalice came out with them, so I think he's done for the night, unfortunately.
I think that is the case, Marchie.
So I hope I'm wrong. You never want to see someone out. You hope that, he can come back, but I don't think he is.
Maybe a little bit further down the season we'll see him return, but definitely not this game. But we'll get a face-off at centre ice. Devlin against Cheney.
So that face-off goes to center ice because the linesman blew for an icing, but it was not icing, so they just go to center ice to correct the mistake.
Cleared out of the zone by Amston. Tries to pick it off from Flight. Admirals will have to touch up. Flight's pass through the middle, hits the stick of Devlin, but he doesn't control it. Played off the boards to Ben Stephen. He'll dump and chase. But Amston is there first. Sevigny puts on a hit on Frere on the near boards. And dumped in by Hayward Jones. Amston just losing his footing a little bit. Lost his balance.
Well, ice is slippery.
Yeah, it definitely is. And here's Amston. Trying to find Lucky Frere in the middle. He'll just put it in deep. Kennedy just plays that to himself off the boards. Doesn't get it out of the zone though, as Lucky Frere makes a good nuisance of himself getting it.
Good stick.
Back.
Good stick there to turn it over.
As Eade steps in for the Admirals and lofts that out into neutral. There's Roth. Ooh, dodges a hit there from Regan. Regan went flying into the boards.
He had some pace on him there. He was looking for something.
Blake Campbell throws it up ice where Hurley got a touch to negate the icing. And dumped in once again by Campbell. As his brother lays a hit there on Eade. Quinn on the far side, he couldn't dump it in. Now Logan Campbell whiffs on the pass. As Sebastian Stevens going to try get there first. Looks like it's caught up there. Stoney's going to come away with it, plays it up to Mawson. He'll rip one, but that is a great block by Hurley.
Yeah, absolutely. Does well, gets his body in the lane. Here's that missed check. You can see Roth knows he's coming. Whoops. Just gives him the shake.
Shake and bake.
Oh, shake and bake. Shake and bake.
Got a guy in BHL summertime. He loves a good old shake and bake. Play resumes. Puck comes out into neutral. Amston's once again there. Lots of ice time tonight for Stefan Amston. Probably one of the best defensemen in the league, if you'd agree with that, Marchie.
I would. There's a reason he's the captain of the Ice Blacks. And it's certainly not because of his amazing mustache, although I'm sure that has a say in it.
Yeah, that is definitely true. .42 remaining in the third. Shot still in favour of the SkyCity Stampede, 28-23. Admirals need to start getting some more shots off as Stampede to find themselves on the attack. Again, a poke check attempt by Devlin as Daigle comes and grabs him out of the way.
Again, the Stampede are just finding those loose pucks. They're just first to every loose puck, getting a stick first. And I think the Admirals just have to start winning a few more puck battles and try to get the puck going north again.
Absolutely. One thing the Stampede are good at is closing out hockey games. Once they have a lead, they are tough to break. David Jones around the back of his net. Yeah, backhands that into the neutral zone. Harrison is there. Now Daigle throws that down the other end. No icing as Roth receives a hit there from Cheney. Owen Brown, quick shot. Gerard pushes that away. Oh, another try there for Owen Brown. He almost got a free shot off. Now Roth will skate it out of the danger zone, but coughs it up. Cheney from the Admirals gives it to Ben Stephen. Tough angle shot. Ben Stephen behind the net looking for a wraparound, throws it into the middle. Cheney didn't know anything about it. Not sure, he probably didn't know where that was. Harrison into the zone, pushed into the boards by Daigle.
Oh, we've got some pushing and shoving there.
No arms up by the referee yet.
The crowd's loving it. Harrison and Daigle going at it. Here comes Regan in defense of his captain.
That could have been a penalty on Regan then.
Could have been a penalty on either guy.
Oh, I reckon the Daigle one was fine. But I think Regan coming in late there could have been interference, but nonetheless, no calls.
I think we're going to
shot there from Lockie Frere from downtown. A rebound try by Gene.
I think we're going to see the temperature of this game start to climb.
They are finishing their hits at the moment, the Admirals.
Here comes another one.
Bomb right, Lockie Frere out in front. Hits the glove of Prendergast, and here we go.
There you go. Justin Daigle's going to get a penalty now. Everybody finds a dance partner. You could see the Admirals were chasing hits, and they left Lockie Frere all alone by himself in front of the net.
I'm surprised Lockie Frere didn't tuck that home. He was right in front of the net, all alone.
So he'll have a look at it.
Just have a look at it.
Let's have a look at it, eh?
Look at that, great pass.
Daigle and...
He's all alone there.
And then it looks like Daigle's going after. I can't quite tell who that is. Is it McCogg? So Max McCogg is going to get a penalty. So Daigle, well, we just cut from the roof. It looked like Daigle was kind of draped all over him and tackled him to the ice. And then maybe McCogg threw a punch while he was down there. I'm not sure. But the referees are going to even it up. And so we're probably going to play 5-on-5 here. So roughing the call for Daigle. I'm not sure what Max McCogg got. I'm assuming roughing Bryce, you reckon?
Oh, it'd probably be the same. Oh, no. Yeah. Roughing. Probably didn't see too much there from Max McCogg to warrant a penalty. We'd have to see another replay. But,
no, I didn't. In my opinion, I didn't think he did anything. He was the one who got tackled.
Yeah.
But we are going to play 5-on-5.
It does take two to tango, I guess, if you...
I guess.
Nonetheless, 5-on-5 hockey. Ooh, that shot just misses. The centering pass there into the slot where Gene was coming.
Great recovery save from Prendergast.
Oh, yeah. He's looking for another one as Gene played up to Amston. He'll put it low for flight. He gets pushed off by Kennedy, but almost found a centering pass, but Mawson there in the way. Now the Admirals will come the other way. Regan gets a touch on that, so there'll be no icing. Amston gets it out into the neutral zone. Passed over to Sestroni. He's got to wait for the touch-up. Threw it in. Only found Rusty Jones. Oh, nice bat out of mid here by Sestroni if he gets us back. Sevigny pushed off by Amston, but gets it up to the point. Shot there from Kennedy. Not on the goal. Shot there from Sestroni on the way.
Another block from the Stampede. They're doing such a great job of getting their bodies in the lane.
They sure are. Now Mawson will play it low for Regan. He's got Rusty Jones on him, but he plays it low for Sevigny. Puck comes out of the zone. Stampede get a couple of personnel changes. As Hurley just chips and chases. Eade plays it over to Regan. Reverse hit, big hit. Regan on Hurley, sorry.
That's the Regan specialty, the reverse hit.
And that will be waved for icing. A couple of tied legs out there for the Admirals.
Have a look at that. He's always so good at getting it right at the last moment. Here you go, heads up. Right before contact, he just explodes into you.
Well, you probably think it's going to be an easy hit because he's making the pass. It's almost like he perfectly threw it that way for the hit.
Absolutely. In your mind, you're thinking, oh, he doesn't really know I'm coming. I can hit him shoulder to shoulder, and next thing you know, he pops you.
Sestroni will leave that for Hayward Jones, but Hurley almost stole it back. Pass up to Sestroni. Tries to dangle his way through the middle. And he's pushed off the puck there by Roth. Admirals will come away with it. Eade over to Hayward Jones. This shot blocked by Harrison. Still in the zone at the moment. Harrison on his backside.
It's another throw in the stick again.
I didn't see that. That was a little bit behind the play there, Marchie. That's why I got another set of eyes here for me.
That's what I'm here for. I'll be your co-pilot any game, Brycer.
That a boy. Sestroni will play it on the near side for Quinn. Haven't seen too much of Quinn here tonight. Here's a 2-on-1 opportunity. Jean to Freer off the post.
Wow.
Off the right-hand post. That was a great move. Once again, a shot and a redirect by Jean on the way to the net. Just lifts it above the shoulder of Prendergast, and the Stampede get their 6th goal of the evening.
I think that's a hat trick for Connor Jean.
Yeah, just get it on net from Lockie Freer. And Jean, all he had to do was put a little bit of a stick on it just to elevate it.
A great redirection there to get it up and over the glove of Prendergast. See,
And that's all you need.
Mawson not able to tie his stick up. Jean just a little bit of a tip, up and over, and it's 6-3.
Oh, that took a weird carom off the boards there. So Stampede now 3 goals ahead, 8:45 remaining. It's an absolute uphill battle now for the Admirals, who started this game so well and promising, Marchie. But the Stampede doing what they do best.
I think absolutely, you're absolutely correct, Bryce. I think it's a matter of the Stampede have just been winning the puck battles. They've been winning the races, winning the 50-50 plays.
Back underway. Cheney's pass into that low slot. He was looking for Owen Brown. He played around Amson's there. And he lofts that out of the zone to Campbell. He doesn't control it. As Mawson steps in and steals it, finds Ben Stephen. Mawson will get it back. Shoots it off the back of Owen Brown. Nets off. We do get the whistle. How good are these behind the goal cameras, Marchie?
Oh, these are great. These are great. Especially gives the viewers at home a little bit of a better vantage point to see the game from different angles.
Oh, they're brilliant, I reckon. One day we'll have goal line technology.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Oof. Maybe you'll be able to see those ones in Christchurch if they do go over the line or not.
No comment. No comment.
And here's Harrison. He'll get hit hard by Regan. Regan's looking for trouble now. Especially he wants to get a bit physical on his 100th game.
That's it. I think these last 8 minutes or so, we're going to start to see.
Finds Henry. He shoots, but not on target.
Heads up.
Devlin came flying in there. Here's Daig. He shoots. Big pad save by Gerard.
Regan and Roth getting into it. True helping out a buddy.
Why not? Sevigny plays it up high. Hayward Jones. Daig.
Roth's going to get a penalty here. Interference.
Yeah,
So
what was going on there?
He knocked Alex Regan's stick out of his hands. You can't do that. So that'll be 2 minutes for interference. So you'll see right there, you barely see it on the left side of your screen. Maybe if we get behind the net view here. Nope, maybe not. But you'll see Max Roth goes to lift Alex Regan's stick and just snaps it right out of Alex Regan's hands. So that's 2 minutes for interference.
There you have it. The Admirals back on the Print Plus power play. Their power play has not looked too flash this weekend, but a great chance here to pull it back within 2.
Absolutely, they get a chance. They score on this power play. It's a 2-goal game with 6 minutes to go, or 7 minutes to go, excuse me.
And a shot there by Daig, covered up by Gerard. There's a lot of people in this barn tonight, Marchie.
It is a packed house. You love to see that. Love to see that.
It's cleared length of the ice once again by the Stampede. I wonder how many times I've said that here this evening.
Even when the Stampede lose the face-off, they're still the first to the puck on a scramble draw.
Here's Mawson. He goes straight to the net, try to go 5-hole on Gerard, but he closes the door. And Hayward Jones weighing up options, leaves it on for Owen Brown. Plays it up to Daigle. He rims it around for Mawson. Mawson pressured there by Amston. Owen Brown. True. Gets it out of the zone for the Stampede. Eade will leave it on for Regan. Gets it back. Eade with a shot. Off the glove of Gerard. Eade still on it. Owen Brown will find Regan. He was looking for a one-time, didn't like the pass. Ben Stephen down low for his brother Sebastian, up high. Over to Eade. Need to get some shots off here. They do. But straight at the goalie with no one in front.
No traffic in front of Joel Gerard. So you'll see here, it's a great box-out effort from, I think it's a Cam True in front of the net. He just doesn't allow Ben Stephen to get in Joel Gerard's eyes. You can see right there, boxing him out, not letting him get in the shot lane, so Joel can see that all the way in.
Ooh, off the noggin of Devlin on the clearance attempt there from True.
That doesn't feel very good.
7 seconds remaining on the power play for the Admirals. I'm sure Max Roth will be straight back out into the action. And that's cleared the length. Not sure if the skater was out before or not. He was, so it is icing.
Going to be icing.
But nonetheless, back to 5-on-5.
So I think Max Roth has to come out. He has to come back out onto the ice. And it appears Dylan Devlin's no worse for wear after taking that puck off, that clearing attempt off the back of the noggin.
No, we got pretty good technology in the helmets these days, Marchie. It's a pretty safe game, in all honesty, the game of ice hockey.
Absolutely, except for that face bit. I think if we all wore bubbles like Regan and cages, I think a lot less face injuries.
That is true.
But if you don't look good, you can't play good. So I don't make the rules, folks. That's just what it is.
Fair enough. Got to trust the current NZIHL player for the Botany Swarm, though, right? Now Roth fresh out of the box and fresh on the puck. We'll go for a skate, avoids the hit from Regan. Does lose possession. Henry plays off the boards to Hayward Jones. He'll cut it into the middle. Gains the zone over to Savigny. Shot off the blocker.
Great shot and a great save.
Now Hurley's going to come for a little stroll down the near side. He gets pushed into the boards by Daigle. Regan avoids a hit. Doesn't avoid the second one where Logan Campbell got put on his backside on the hit from Regan.
No, it looked like Logan Campbell tried to throw a body check on Regan and he just dumped him. Here's that great shot from Sevigny. Catch, release, a great blocker save from Gerard. Here's a good view of it here. A good pass, good catch, good release, great blocker save.
Admirals haven't scored a goal since the first period. Shot there, another save by Gerard.
They are leading the shot total now. I think that'll be their 34th shot.
That's off one there by Stampede. Amston plays up for Lockie Frere. They get it out of the zone. Jean tried to play it off the boards, but Mawson knew all about it. Sestroni up top, his shot hits a stick on the way. Mawson keeps it in over to Sestroni. He finds Sebastian Stephen, couldn't get a shot off. Maybe Sestroni needs to shoot, or at least get something on net. But hey, what do I know?
What have we been saying all weekend? No bad shots out here, right?
That's right. Mawson will give it to Eade. He'll utilise his pace, get into the zone. But the Stampede will get it straight back out. Time is ticking down. Admirals need a goal and they need it hot and fast.
That's it.
There's a 2-on-1. Pass to McCarg. McCarg shoots. Big save. Prendergast.
It's a big save. Big save.
Max McCarg wondering how did that not go in. I think Gene kind of fluffed the pass a little bit. I think McCarg would have wanted that a little bit earlier.
The defenseman as well. I think he expected a crisp pass across and it kind of just trickled through his legs. The old knuckleball play.
Cheney wins that against Devlin. Puck's right there. Harrison was coming in for a sniff.
Again, right, Stampede getting those loose pucks first.
Yep. So Devlin against Cheney. Nicely won by Devlin. True puts it in low, flights right in front. Got a shot off right in front of the crease. Prendergast standing tall though. Well kept in there by True. He'll rim it around on the glass. Hayward Jones plays the body.
Did well to sidestep that check from Harrison.
Cheney can't clear, gives it straight to Flight. He shoots. Prendergast comes out, shuts the door. That was a dangerous clearance.
It's high risk, high reward. If that gets through, they're gone in an odd man rush. If it doesn't get through, that's a bad spot to turn the puck over.
And it's probably about, it is that time of game where, well, it's about that time in the game where you need to start trying to make those Hail Mary passes.
Absolutely. Good face-off win from Sevigny there.
Probably time to get it in the O-zone and pull that goalie.
I'll keep an eye on Prendergast for us here, folks.
Devlin will gain the zone, but Cheney's there, sorry, Eade's there first for the Admirals. Mawson plays on the near side for Regan. He gets half hit there by Devlin.
He is not an easy player to knock over. He is a strong, strong player.
That is true. Devlin on it, pressured on by Henry. Now Mawson tries to go right through the middle and get pushed on his backside by Amston.
Two big men. It's a big heavyweight collision there.
Well, you're probably not just going to walk right through Amston no matter who you are.
No. Kaluzny does well to sidestep that check from Daigle. See what happens here in the last 90 seconds or so, folks.
You mean a few big hits or whatnot?
Maybe.
Campbell almost had half a chance there. As Hurley will just bang that one in deep. Prendergast comes out and plays it.
The Admirals haven't been able to get to the O-zone and even attempt to try to
No,
pull.
they haven't.
Pull Prendergast here.
Stampede shutting this game down very well. Pass there from Roth, try to get through to Flight. Regan comes away with it. Regan will gain his own. Gets around Blake Campbell.
I think that one hit the referee, that centering pass.
And Blake plays that up. Ernie Harrison is up there for the Stampede. Hayward Jones plays it. 30 seconds to go in this one. It's going to go length of the ice, and it is whistled for icing to add a little bit of salt on the wound.
29 seconds to go here. Here's that check from Amston.
Not at my house, he says.
No, even though it is their house.
Oh, defenseman always owns a little bit of the land when they're on the ice.
Yeah, I guess so.
Shot there from Harrison. He doesn't get it going. Whiffed on it. Devlin behind the net. Pushed off by Daigle. But Flight gets a tough angle shot. Hit.
I think that hit Devlin in the rear end.
Yeah.
The last 5 seconds here. Stampede will be content just to keep it down below the goal line and just run the last few seconds off. And that will do it.
Stampede taking a convincing 6-3 win, and they'll take all maximum points, 6 of them out of the 2 games this weekend in West Auckland. So the Stampede get rolling, Marchie. The Admirals.
Absolutely. When that Stampede gets going, you don't want to be in the way.
Absolutely not. They will roll over most people in the league, if not everyone, when they do get rolling. We've seen that in recent years. Shots were 36-34 in favour of the SkyCity Stampede.
So the Admirals there just supporting the home crowd. Again, another sold-out crowd.
Love to see it.
Love to see that. The teams will shake hands here.
So the Admirals really good first period. Then they kind of just, I don't know, did they take their foot off the pedal, or were the Stampede just too consistent and grew into the game more than the Admirals did?
I think the Admirals started, like you said, started really, really well, but then the Stampede were just able to elevate their game to a level that I don't know if the Stampede, or the Admirals, could keep up. They started winning more puck battles, winning races, putting more shots on net, making life harder for Prendergast in net, and it paid off for you.
Yeah, like I said, the Admirals didn't get a goal since the first period where they did get 3. I thought they would roll on and at least get a couple more, but the Stampede were just too good at the end of the game.
Absolutely. I think the Stampede cleaned up the turnovers. They cleaned up their breakouts. And the Admirals struggled a little bit turning over. And, I mean, we also can't forget Connor Jean's effort tonight. A hat trick again, another 3 points, maybe an assist mixed in there as well.
Probably.
And so, I mean, when the shooters shoot, right, he's hot. He's putting up points. So we got to find a way to shut that down.
That's true. And next week we will see the Botany Swarm travel down to Queenstown for 2 games. That's Friday night and Saturday night, both at 7 p.m. And the West Auckland Admirals will be in Christchurch.
Christchurch, I believe.
Those games will be Saturday night and Sunday night.
Correct.
So you got three days of hockey.
That's it.
And a double header on Saturday. What more could you want?
That's it. Well, I'll be playing in 2 of them,
You will be.
so I'm looking forward to it. I'll be in Queenstown. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Well, the NZIHL season rolls on. Thank you very much for another good weekend here. I've been your host, Bryce Rouse, alongside Kyle March.
Oh, March. That's it.
See you, everybody, and we'll see you again next week.
Cheers.